Hi, my name is Tony Candalis, and I wanted to start by thanking you for taking the time to review my submission for the 2015 BodySpace Spokesperson contest. My bodybuilding journey began about 20 years ago as a skinny 16-year-old who had no confidence physically in their physique. I had confidence in my academics, in the sports I played in, but I just didn't have personal confidence in the way I looked. I decided to ask my parents for a weight set for Christmas, and I started going after it like my life depended on it. I had no idea what I was doing. I was seeing things on TV and reading things in magazines and trying those things out. I was delving into the basic supplementation that was popular at the time, your creatine, your mass gainers, all that kind of stuff. And I made some really quick progress in just a matter of a few short years. My whole life changed. I was confident in myself. I was much more outgoing. And from that point forward, I was hooked. So for the next 18 or so years, I continued to train routinely. I played a lot of sports, and it was obviously very beneficial for that. But, you know, as with anybody else, as you mature, as you grow older, your circumstances change, right? Life changes around you. So, you know, I started a family. I was working really hard at my career, trying to progress professionally ever since I graduated from college. And I really found myself having a hard time having that same drive that I used to really train hard. I really just didn't have the fire that I used to. So at that point, at the beginning of this year, I decided I needed to set some kind of a goal to keep me motivated and to give me that fire back to really go in and train hard and take my physique to the next level. I decided that my goal would be to become an IFBB pro in men's physique. So I got a coach. I got my nutrition in order, I got my supplementation stack and my plan together, and I started training really hard. Everything was going great for the first few weeks. I was making some really good progress. I could see that, you know, I could really do this. And then all of a sudden, the bottom kind of fell out. I was basically exhausted. I was running myself down. I was training very late at night and for very long, because that's what I felt like I needed to do. But it was negatively impacting my personal life. I was falling asleep at work. I was nodding off behind the wheel, you know, every time I got in a car. Things just weren't good. And I didn't want to give up on my goal, but I knew I couldn't continue doing what I was doing. At that point, the idea of looking into some of the new supplements that were available kind of came into my mind, because I really hadn't looked into them for many years. And that's when I stumbled across bodybuilding.com. I was able to use the resources there, you know, the product reviews, the label details with all the ingredients, the forums and all the posts from different users regarding what works well, what doesn't work so well, and what everything was for, was instrumental. Of course, BodySpace and the motivation from watching people set goals and really track their progress to achieving those goals. All of that put together really allowed me to put a supplement stack together and also get motivation to continue to train hard in the gym, but also be able to still perform in my personal life as a father and a husband, and of course professionally. So again, everything was back in order, and I became a pro in my 4th show by winning my class at the 2014 IFBB North Americans in Pittsburgh. Now, with all that being said, the reason I think I would make a great spokesperson for BodySpace for 2015 is not because of what and who I am, but it's actually because of what and who I am not. I'm not a personal trainer. I don't work in a gym. I'm not a fitness model. I'm not in the gym all day for 12 hours a day, even though I kind of would like to be. I'm a 36-year-old software designer and father of 4 young children who happen to be 2 sets of twins. So if I can do it, anybody can do it, right? If you set a goal, you devise a plan, and you use the resources available to you to execute that plan, you can achieve any goal. And I think that my personal scenario would resonate with a great proportion of not only BodySpace members, but also the customer base in bodybuilding.com. So again, thank you for your time and allowing me to tell you my story, and I hope to move on to the next step.